we are all candles that have been lit from the light of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Take that light into the darkness descending upon this world, and let's light up this world.
He didn't become a hater against the very people who hated him. He didn't scowl in the face of the people of Mecca and say, oh, you all are Jahannamiyun, going to hell. No. When Mecca became dark, he became the light of Mecca.
He's the most documented figure in history. His walk, his talk, his statements, his thoughts, how he loved and fought, what he was and was not, everything that he taught was there for you to read. He's the man who had the world at his feet and would go days without food to eat. He loved the poor and the meek. God was all that he would seek.
Of the completeness of Allah's favor upon you is when He provides for you what is enough for you and keeps away from you what may lead you to rebelliousness.
That arrogance is corrupting your character and it's changing your condition with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Utruk nafsak wa ta'al. Check your ego at the door. Put your nafs aside and approach Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When did Allah close the door on you? When did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell you you can't approach?
The wealthy is not the one who has the most, but the one who needs the least.
Allah can only be the master. That is the meaning of La ilaha illallah. There is no ilah except God. Nothing else goes in the center, at the core of my heart, but God.
The modern world essentially is rooted in emphasizing the importance of the self. Unfettered egotism that leads to high degrees of narcissism that destroys the individual, the family, his friends, the society, and everyone else.
I am just a little man, Ya Allah, Allah, Allah. You're the one who really can, Ya Allah, Allah, Allah. Even if I make a plan, Ya Allah, Allah, Allah. It is always in your hands, Ya Allah.
Something like this, you can't describe it unless you see it with your eyes.
The RIS convention, without a doubt, is one of the most exciting and amazing conventions. The sheer quantity of youth, young men and women that are coming here.
My favorite Islamic conferences of the entire year. I love the speakers, the lineup.
An incredibly well-organized, well-thought-out, well-executed event. Probably one of the best that I've ever seen.
There's certainly an eagerness and an energy here, subhanAllah, that I've never seen before. And that says a lot because RIS always has a lot of energy, but the energy here is unbelievable.
Excuse me.
जब तौबा करेगा मैं माफ़ करूँ, जब तौबा करेगा मैं माफ़ करूँ। जिन्होंने ज़िंदगी में कभी मुझे राज़ी नहीं किया, मेरी रहमत से नाउमीद न होना, तुम आके तौबा करो, मैं तुम्हारे सारे माफ़ कर दूँगा।
This is not a caravan of despair. The kingdom of Allah is not a kingdom of hopelessness. Come back and come as you are.
There's something special about reviving Islamic Spirit, and I think that it's getting stronger and stronger.
The iconic Muslim event for Canada and for, I think in many ways, the larger North American Islamosphere.
It's a very powerful feeling for a young person to be a part of this.
This is where Muslims come together to unite. This is where they're anchored down.
This isn't the deluge. This is just some trickles of water that hopefully make you want to swim.
That many people under one roof, you have to do salawat together. You have to, do Tala al-Badr together because it's just powerful.
Islam in crisis? Really? Really? We need a reform, something that's going to make it something like what some Western elites think a religion should be, so it's privatized and turned into another variation of modernity. So everybody on earth, God forbid, can be the same. Really? What really counts is those foreheads on the carpets and those hearts submitting to the Lord, continuing to recognize the sunnah of the chosen one sallallahu alayhi wasallam as their preferred lifestyle. Sallallahu ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam tala al-badru alayna min thaniyati al-wada'i wajaba ash-shukru alayna.
RIS is back and better than ever.
My Islamic spirit has never been at greater heights than right now.
A lovely experience.
RIS is just such a beautiful thing.
This is actually my first time coming to RIS and I absolutely love it.
It's our first time here and I really like it.
It'll be a great experience and they were right.
It's outstanding.
I'm absolutely loving it.
Wonderful experience.
It's an experience of a lifetime.
Just absolutely amazing.
RIS to me means unity,
knowledge and fun,
rejuvenation and community.
This is an experience you really don't want to miss out on.
Phenomenal event. It's just the vibe. It's so beautiful.
And they're always relevant and they're always trending and they always speak to the issues that are at hand.
और सब youngsters जिनके लिए हम तड़प रहे हैं कि अल्लाह इनको दीन का रास्ता दिखाए, अल्लाह ये दीन की तरफ आएं, तो मुझे बहुत खुशी हुई। और जैसे कॉम्पल कोई फूटती है तो दरख्त बनने की उम्मीद लग जाती है, ये कॉम्पलें इतनी देखकर मुझे लगा कि शायद मेरे नबी का गुलशन अब वो बहार पे आने को है, जोबन पे आने को है।
May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless everybody who has conspired and convivially cooperated to make this probably the best RIS. Sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi.
There's never been a time where it's been more painfully obvious that we need to rise to the occasion and help our brothers and sisters around the world, that we need to usher a more dignified existence for them and use what Allah has blessed us with.
For 20 years, RIS has been training you. Now it's your turn. Now it's your turn. Run this race. Don't be divided in yourself. Let your soul, your mind, and your body be on the same path so that we can win. Because what? قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مُؤْمِنُونَ. The believers must win.
صلاة الله سلام الله على
listen very clearly. There is no happiness, there is no nobility, there is no satisfaction in this entire world without Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
And if Allah is with us, brothers and sisters, the ultimate source of strength and power is with us. And if the ultimate source of strength and power is with us, we always have hope.
It is told you and I that in the frame of being good and bad, that the good Muslim is the one that is silent in the face of inequity and injustice. But the young people who find themselves growing up in this era, they know about everything that's going on, and they're trying to figure out a way to fix it. So let's help them fix it.
This legacy is ours. This prophet is ours. The path ahead of us is long and far and crooked and all messy. We're gonna get through this, guys. And I think we're gonna do great.